everyone, welcome to Micro Squad. I am Sam I am. We have a stretching routine for you to do. So Microformer is a great way to kind of do some more Pilates-esque flow stretches. And all you really need is your base unit for it. So this can be done on any machine. I'm just using the front platform and the carriage. I do have a mat. I've got a small little mat because we are going to be using the front of the machine. So with that said, we're going to get started. I just have one black spring on, and I'm going to start on my right leg. So my right knee is going to come up towards the top of that carriage. My left foot I have up towards the front of the platform. And you're just pressing that right leg out. Left knee is going to be stacked over that ankle. I want you to bring the hands down to your platform. Lift your chest. That right glute, I want you to squeeze that right booty. Now you notice my shin, my foot is resting on that center rail of the machine. So that way you have just that little prop. You're going to start to feel that inner thigh stretch. You're grounding down through that foot. And we're going to take this into a deeper stretch. So you're going to lift the toes, rock back onto the heel on that left leg. Slowly start to push yourself back. You're going to need to lift up that back leg, that back foot. And you're staying low and you're sending that left leg out to straight. Whew. So while you're here, your hips didn't change a lot. Just that left leg is getting that extension. You squeeze that right glute. You pull that belly button in. Deep breath in. If you want to, you can hinge forward a little bit deeper. But from here, you're going to keep your hips low. That's the key on this one. Keep the hips low, flatten the foot out, bend the left knee, and walk yourself in. Knee is stacked, grow up from the crown of the head. Squeeze that right glute so the hip faces forward. Left hand to the knee, right arm's gonna reach up. Pull that belly in towards the spine and arch up and over to your left. See that side body stretch. Couple deep breaths in and out. Then bring that right hand either down to your platform or to your knee. You're going to twist to your left. And if you can, I want you to grab that knee, that left foot, right foot with the left hand, and then sink down, press into that carriage a bit more to feel that hip stretch on that right side. Breathe in and out. And then bring it back in. Release the leg. You're going to pivot. So your left knee is going to come down to that platform. Your right foot, bring it to that very edge of your carriage. So now your right leg is straight. So you can see from upright, straight. You're going to hinge forward at those hips. Bring the hands down. And you're going to walk yourself out to that straddle split. Yes, the knee is bent on one side, but the leg on the carriage, my right leg, it's straight. I want you to squeeze that quad so that you feel that length through the inner thigh. And then don't dump forward. Can you press out of those hands? Feel that focus on the right side. Good, and then come on back, gliding up. Woo. And we're gonna hop on over to the other side to rinse, lather, and repeat. So now your right foot's on the floor next to that platform. Left knee's on that carriage. Down on that carriage, down on that floor. Remember, hands go on the platform. You're gonna send the left knee out. Right knee and ankle are stacked. Hands are on that platform and your chest is lifted. Now you squeeze that left glute. See that booty pop a bit. You feel that deeper stretch in the front of the hip. Breathe in and out. And then with that right leg, you're gonna pop those toes up. Watch that back foot, don't let it hit the platform. And then rocking back onto that heel, straightening out that right leg into that hamstring stretch. Ooh. Really, those hips don't move at all. You've just straightened that front leg. You've glided back. And you can fold yourself over more. But still squeeze that left butt cheek. Good, from here, plant that foot, glide yourself back over so that knee and ankle stack, grow up through the crown of the head. Right hand comes to that thigh, left arm's gonna reach up and over. Still squeeze that glute so you get that length through the hip flexor, through the psoas. Get that full side bend stretch. And then bring it back to center. Good. From here, that hand, left hand can be down on that platform. It can come up to your knee, but you're going to twist behind with the right hand, grab the left foot, and push that carriage out a bit more. Keep the right knee stacked. Let that twist through the body, that big stretch through the quad. And then release the foot. And you're going to pivot onto that carriage, onto that platform. So the right knee is going to be on the platform, left foot's on that carriage. Sending the left leg out to straight. You're going to hinge forward, walk the hands out, feel that inner thigh stretch, and then squeeze that quad so that you feel that activation through the inner thigh. Back shouldn't be arched or dumped. Should be a nice flat tabletop. Feeling a lot of that stretch on the left side. And then slowly walk yourself back in, bringing yourself off, closing that carriage. And we're gonna have a seat at the front of our platform. So this is how I'm situated. So my right hip and knee are lined up with my platform. My shin is out at that 90-degree angle, and then my left leg is at that 90-degree bend as well. So pretzel sit, mermaid sit, if you are familiar with those terms. From here, I want you to see if you can keep that left glute down. You're gonna line your right hand up on the center of that carriage. Left arm's gonna reach up. You're going to lean over as you press your carriage out, gliding over. Get that arch through the spine. Inhale, exhale, bring it back up, glide. Let that carriage kind of just push you back up to seated. Right here, you're gonna inhale again. Press out, arch that spine, reach up and over. Feel that left oblique stretch. And then bring it on back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale as you fold it over, leaning over. And then I want you to turn to face your machine. Left hand at the left corner, right hand at that other corner. Deepen your belly in. So you're now looking at that Microformer sign. Arms are gonna stay straight. You're going to let the carriage push you up. Arms stay straight, lift your chest. Shoulders are down. And then inhale, fold back over. Exhale, lift up. Let that carriage push you back up. Inhale, bring it back over. One more time. Lifting up nice and tall. Bringing it right back down. You're going to bring that right hand onto that carriage in the center. Open your chest up. And then let it glide you back up. Good. And we're going to flip around and do the other side. So now you're staring at my back, but you're going to be left hip up against that carriage. So all I did was pivot. Left hand at the center of the carriage. Try to ground that right hip down. Inhale, exhale, arch up and over, press that carriage out, left arm stay straight the whole time. Feel the right side, get that stretch. Inhale, bring it back up, bring it down. Inhale, exhale, arch up and over. Inhale back up to center. One more. Inhale, bring it back over, arch it over, and then twist your torso to face that center rail. Hands on either side of that corner. Arms are going to go straight. You're going to lift your chest up. Let that carriage lift you up. Good. And then inhale all the way back down. Arms stay straight. Let that carriage lift you up on that exhale. Inhale, bring it back down. We got one more to go. Full range. So you inhale, exhale, up. Inhale on the way back out. Left hand comes to the center. Rotate your chest open. And then lift all the way back up. Bring yourself back up. And that is your little stretching routine on your Microformer. You can do this after every routine. This is a great one if you are feeling tight one day and doing that upper body mobility. That hip mobility is going to be fantastic for you, especially after a routine, or you're just not feeling quite warm enough to start your routine. Go ahead and start with this. And we'll see you next time on Micro Squad.